This is CBS 11 News Now.
It's News Now, our digital news update. I'm Karen Borda. Good morning. The suspect in a series of explosions in Austin may be dead, but the investigation continues. Austin police say the phone they found with bombing suspect Mark Condit contains a 25-minute recording of what they consider to be a confession. The 23-year-old blew himself up when investigators closed in on him yesterday. Authorities say they were able to track him down after they identified him in surveillance video as he dropped off a package at a FedEx store, even though he was in disguise. Now, police aren't saying for sure whether there are other bombs, but they do say in the video Condit detailed each of the ones he made and that they have accounted for each of them, including the one they say he used to take his own life early yesterday morning. 3 weeks ago today, Atmos Energy announced it would be changing all of the natural gas pipes in a Northwest Dallas neighborhood following a deadly house explosion. They said it would take 2 to 3 weeks. As you can see there, though, that there's still some red on the map that indicates houses that are still without natural gas. Atmos says about 86% of the pipe has been replaced, but at this time, there is not a definite completion date for the project. People in the impacted areas have either been living in their homes without natural gas or they've opted to stay in hotels until the lines are replaced. Atmos has provided a stipend for all of those families. All right, let's get a look at weather now with Jeff. A nice warm day, but windy.
Yeah, windy this afternoon, but this is going to be really nice compared to next week.
Oh, okay, good. A glimmering of what we can expect next week. Okay.
Yeah, next week's not going to be as nice, so you can at least get outside and enjoy 80s this afternoon. We're looking at a cool start to the day, not terribly cold, 56 at Fossil Rim and Glen Rose. And you can see temperatures rising pretty quickly over the next few hours. We'll be in the 60s here before too much longer and topping out this afternoon near 80 degrees. Now let me talk about when our next rain chance is, and that's going to be starting Sunday. Most all of it, though, should be west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Same story on Monday as well. You see that dry line. It's going to be a very active feature in our weather, not just late this weekend, but really for the next several weeks here in the spring. We often look at where that dry line is and know where the thunderstorms are going to start popping up. But look at Tuesday. That's when we have a better chance of better coverage of rain and thunderstorms across North Texas. And I do expect to see several days next week with high rain chances. And we could be talking about 2 to 5 inches of rain for next week. So enjoy the 80 and sunshine today, mid to upper 80s tomorrow, Saturday. And then those small rain chances Sunday and Monday, and much better chance of rain going into the middle of next week.
And would you know, I mean, I've got to get my car washed. It's terrible. And I always time it right before the rain starts. It's inevitable.
I was just thinking, I got my car washed before this last rain we had on Saturday, and they give you the 5-day rain check, but I never go back.
That's how I am.
Why don't I do that?
I know. I'm the same way. Yeah. I'm glad to know it's not just me. Well, a Chicago teen, you may have seen this already, but if you haven't, you're going to like this. You got the news of a lifetime, literally, with a little help from everyone's favorite Wookiee.
Wait, we got a heart.
15-year-old Austin got the news that he would be getting a new heart. He got the news from his doctor, who was dressed up as Chewbacca from Star Wars, as if he needed an explanation as to who Chewbacca was. The teen was in dire need of a transplant, and his doctor told him that when the good news came, he would deliver it in full Wookiee attire. Austin's new heart arrived about 5 hours later. The operation went well, and he is now taking things easy. Doctors say he could be home in about a month. And his mom apparently says he's going to be able to do anything he wants to do now except skydiving. And I'm thinking that's just mom.
Right. Even with a perfectly healthy heart, there's no way we're doing skydiving.
Not a chance. I think that's exactly right. Well, thank you very much for watching CBS 11, the ones for Texas. For the latest updates, head to cbsdfw.com. And we will have another Facebook Live News Now coming up at noon. Have a great day.